guys. I never thought this would happen, but the CR80 blew up. I still remember it now. It was just a sunny day. I'm out there riding the bike, and I'm shifting up from second into third, and shut off.
I don't know what happened. It was just a beautiful day. The sun was shining. Everybody was out enjoying life. I seen the mechanic just take off on the CR.
I thought the chain had bunched up at first, and no, that wasn't the case at all.
Fucking, we let it break in. We let it break in, what, a good 5-10 minutes? I mean, that's all you need after. I mean, people say all this 2-tank bullshit.
The reason that the bike blew up is because the piston was hitting the head. I'm not sure if that's because of the different bottom end. It might have been a bit of a longer stroke that caused the opposite side of the piston skirt to hit the cylinder wall repeatedly, and a big chunk of it broke off and got into the engine and locked it up.
He did like a good 2-minute wheelie non-stop. It was pretty sick. Didn't get that one on video. He was also practicing them, what are they called, the Supermans? Yeah, we also didn't get that on video. He's about to go for the backflip, and then out of nowhere, like, the thing just blows up.
The mechanic, he's out here flying, he's cruising. You just hear the loudest crunch. Yeah, I mean, there's shrapnel blowing everywhere. There's fucking flames shooting out the pipe. It's like fucking madness. Rip the head off, and what the fuck do we have here? What do we have here? Look at this shit. The top of the piston's chunked out, just fucking slamming at the cervix.
Next thing I know, I'm walking, and I see this glimmer in the grass. So I see it, and I'm like, well, I like adventure. I'm gonna go check out what this little glimmer in the grass is. I get up to it. It's the head, the cylinder head. I said, bro, what the fuck?
I gotta take out all the pieces of shrapnel in the engine and get another piston, fix the head this time. Turn down the bottom end is gonna take a while, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be hard to see, but right there, piston smashed the head in. So if I can actually grind this away enough to clear the piston, it should work. As you can see, the cylinder's actually fine.
Like, it's not like we did anything wrong. I mean, we couldn't have put it together wrong. I mean, he's the mechanic.
This thing is fucking clapped.
Check.
Bucket of fucking check.
Well, guys, back to the normal video here. So yeah, unfortunately, the CR80 is clapped. So what's going on with the 400EX, bud?
Well, hopefully if we can get this thing running, it'll make up for the CR blowing up.
Well, actually, I got the Raptor running, so maybe that also makes up for it.
But we didn't really do anything, so...
Well, I mean,
let's just say it's running, but we don't know how.
I think we adjust. Well, okay, let's get into some details here. So there were like 2 culprits. Basically.
All right, wait. Let me explain what happened here. So we started working on it. You guys kept saying it was this safety switch making it bog out. So I like started looking at that. Then the penny pincher's over here like wiggles the solenoid and it runs fine after that. So
yeah.
What if there's some kind of ground issue or something going on?
Well, and then also the coil here. Let's try to get a shot of this. Also, the coil here is yeah, another cheap Amazon Caltrek coil for you guys. This one lasted me about a month, and yeah, they just pull right out while you're riding. But I mean, if you jam it in there all the way, it runs. I am ordering another one, OEM this time. And yeah, so I basically just tightened the connections on the solenoid, gave it the old penny pincher special, and yeah. I'm sure we're gonna get hate for this. Hey, it sat all winter. We were kind of doing other projects this past winter. You know, busy with school. I didn't really have time to even like look into it or mess with it. Yeah, you know what? It's just excuses here. I'm sorry, guys. But it is running, and maybe we'll take it for a quick rip. So yeah, the rest of today's goal is to just get the 400EX back together and ready to sell or trade. So the mechanic honed the cylinder. So yeah, now we're just putting it back together. If we're lucky, we'll be able to rip both these quads today.
I'm gonna put that good 93 octane in here. See if we can't get any action maybe. This is the worst gas cans in the history of.
No, the worst. Oh, is that one of those with the safety nozzles?
Yeah, it's so terrible. It doesn't vent properly and it just sprays everywhere.
It's mint.
Really slow too.
I think people will point out that the airbox is not on.
Well, I'm just doing a test here. Calm down. Oh, dick. It's just like boring right now. Alright, maybe that wasn't clamped tight enough.
Well, guys, full rebuild, barn find, first start, no braking.
Keep in mind we have the 760 big bore on here now.
Keep in mind the oil is over 10 years old.
And the oil is actually mayonnaise, so.
Oh, no, there's no gas.
Is there really?
Yeah, it's pretty empty.
Jeez.
Well, actually, I could finish off the reserve tank and then we'll put 93 in it. That ain't bad.
My 93. 93 is expensive.
Oh,
$3.20 a gallon. Yeah, really fixed.
The starter wasn't replaced yet.
That's how you start a Yamaha.
Warming up.
Doesn't need to warm up. It's 80 degrees out.
You know what happens when we don't warm our shit up? People freak out. So we're gonna let this thing warm up for a half hour. Cut the footage, we'll be back in a half hour. All right, it's been a half hour. This baby's all warmed up. Time to turn the choke off and give it a quick rip.
He's just mixing up the fluids there. What isn't?
Huh?
What isn't loose on this thing?
I don't know. Alright, we'll let the mechanic take it for a rip now. Show us how it's done. I don't know if that's how it's done. There were no rear brakes, so it's kind of hard to wheelie it right now. Because rear brakes are key for those slow wheelies. Are you autistic? It's called, you gotta use the clutch to shift. Oh. Breaking my quad.
Yeah.
Should water your arm off.
the smoke. Looks like Honda wins.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd call this winning.
Why?
Smoking and
Runs.
barely.
It does. Just have to adjust the idle.
Well, I got the Raptor torn apart here. Just checking all the connections, checking the CDI box, checking these little safety switches with the brakes and the clutch and whatnot. Well guys, here's a rare sight. Right now both quads are running. So basically the deal with the Raptor was I just checked all the connections and shit, make sure everything was good. I think these switches were malfunctioning. They weren't being pushed in all the way by the clutch. And also was able to kind of fix the coil. So we'll see how long it stays running. Just gotta tighten that back on, throw a few more bolts in for the plastics, throw on the seat, and get a test ride going.
Take it for a spin, let's see it.
I gotta put the seat and shit back on, but... Alright, pull this out then, whip it.
Putting the plastics on.
No you don't. What's going on over here?
It's totally straight piped.
Oh, you guys.
Oh, we're just screwing around a little bit. Instead of actually fixing stuff.
Oh, we actually did some decent fixing today, if I don't say so myself.
We did alright.
Two?
I mean, it only took like 3 months, but both quads are running now.
Yeah. Oh, why didn't you ride with the long one on?
Well, because the exhaust is just gonna fall off.
We'll do more crazy straight pipes in the future, don't you worry. What happened?
He took that fucking tire in the middle of the trail.
Oh, dick.
And he took a shit in it.
He did.
Ew, that's why it stunk, and I just fucking touched it.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
The gas man shit in that tire right there, and it was right on the middle of the trail. That's a shame.
Yeah. bad cigar, really.
No, it's really not.